Hello, dear friends. Welcome back once again to our channel, Vage Academy of Mathematics. We have already completed three parts from coding and decoding. We covered previous year's questions. We solved many problems in those previous three sessions. And here, this is part four. We are going to continue coding and decoding topic. We are going to continue it. And here again, we have just two questions. But the thing is, here, these two questions are going to be of totally different varieties. Okay, that is, we have tried many questions in our previous sessions, but they were of very basic type. There was very easy, the questions almost of those questions were very straightforward, but this time here we have two questions and both of them are going to be totally of new varieties. So carefully listen to these questions, how we are going to solve them, and then it will be easy for you to follow such question. I mean, if you get in the exam, when you're going to attend, it will be very easy for you to follow up and get the answer. Fine? Yeah, let's start with the questions. Question number one. This is from the year 2014, June month. And let's take it to be the question number one. Question one, yes. We'll see the question. In a certain coding method, the word question. So we will take it here. Question, Q-U-U-E-S TION, question, is coded as domestic, right? Domestic, D-O, I'll write it more clearly, D-O-M-E-S, then we have T-I-C. So we have an 8-letter word, question. That question is what is coded as domestic. See, this question itself appears to be very different when we compare to the previous solved questions. Do you understand something here? You can see here, we are given the word question, and if you see the coded letter, I mean the coded word, if you see, we can see it as domestic. So we are getting again a meaningful word, right? So that means from here itself, we can understand that we have this question framed with some different kind of logic than what we have seen in the previous sessions. Here they have employed some kind of different technique. Let us see what it is. But before that, we'll just see what is asked for us to find. Then in the same coding, what would be the code for the word response? So that means for the word response, we need to find the code. RESPONSE, response, for which we need to find the code. Okay, yeah, fine. So this is what is given for us in the question, and yeah, we'll have to first see about the traveling pattern. But understand something, we are not going to try any kind of traveling pattern here. See here, we'll first of all test with the letters only. Is it or not? What is going to be our basic test? Whenever a coding decoding question is given for us, we will first try to test with whether they have used the same letters or they have used different set of letters. Here, if you see, almost you can see more of these letters are repeated. Is it or not? So you can see this E is repeated, S is repeated, T, I, and we have O is repeated, right? So that means out of these 8 letters, 5 letters are repeated. Is it or not? Yeah, exactly 5 letters repeated here. So that means let us not waste our time by doing traveling technique. Okay, and that is the reason I even didn't post the numbers along with the alphabets. We usually have that list, right? That table we'll be having always. But here I'm not inserting it just because, see here, we are getting some kind of word with almost repeated letters, and at the same time we are getting some kind of meaningful word only. Okay, that is also another reason we need not waste our time with traveling technique. Okay, because that will not be helping us to find the answer, and that will also make our time waste. That is the reason. Let us just avoid our time by just not doing the traveling technique. Okay, I mean like Q to D, how much they have traveled, U to O, how much they have traveled. This is not at all necessary here for this question. Let us just hold on that technique. Okay, it will be really a waste of time. Then what technique shall we employ here? And if you even see here, we have just observed one more thing, that some letters are repeated. Is it or not? See here, this E is repeated, S is repeated, T is repeated, I is repeated, and also O is repeated. So what with this we can do here? So this question looks to be very strange than compared to the previous question. Is it or not? So we are not able to get a proper pattern with jumbled order, and at the same time we are not able to get a proper pattern through the traveling also. Then what kind of technique would have they employed? This is what we need to think. But there is something more than that to concentrate here in this question, and that too, it is all about the 4 answer choices which we are given. Is it or not? Can you just see here all the 4 options? We have these 4 options. There is a huge link between, or there's a huge relation between all these 4 answers. Can you see here all the 4 choices? See here, all the 4 choices, if you carefully observe, we have OMES and then OMES. See, all the 4 options are starting with this OMES only. I mean, the first 4 letters in all these answer choices, I mean, all the 4 answer choices, we have the same 4 letters OMES. Is it or not? And also at the same time, see the ending letter also. Ending letter also, we have a uniformity, that is M. So this is a question where we need to concentrate more on the answer choices than what we are given in the question. So carefully understand, carefully follow this question. So we have never got a chance like this. See here, we never happen to get an opportunity like this much close relation we have between the 4 answer choices. So this is the first time we are getting such a chance. We have such a uniformity between the answer choices, and that too, see here, we have the first 4 letters, I mean O, then M, then E, then S. We have all these first 4 letters are same in all the 4 options, and also the ending letter. See the ending letter we have M. So that means there's nothing big to confuse here in this question about what would be the code for this R, what would be the code for this E, for S, for P. Like that, we need not confuse at all. It is very, very open and very, very clear that the first 4 letters in all the 4 options are going to be OMES, and at the same time, the ending letter will be this M. That is also uniform here. So all we need to concentrate here is about the other remaining 3 letters which we have here. Do you understand this? We have this O, N, S. I mean, in the given word response, we are clear that our coded answer must be OMES as the first 4 letters and M for the last letter. The only leftover letters are ONS, for which alone we need to find the code, and that will complete the answer. Do you understand this logic? And how are we arriving to this conclusion? Just by looking at the 4 answer choices. Remember that. And we have a very close relation in these answer choices. And that relation is what helping us to think, I mean, approach this question in some kind of different angle, different way. Okay, fine. Yeah, yes. Let's continue. What can we do with this coding, and how we can find the coded answer for this? I mean, the coded, respective coded letters for these 3 letters O, N, and S. Okay. So for which, let us take the help of what is given in the question. I mean, so the question word itself, we have question, right? Yeah, good coincidence. So question, the given word is coded as domestic. We'll try to relate the letters here. Okay. That is, we have Q is coded as D, U is coded as O. We don't know what pattern they have followed. We don't know what logic they are using here, but whatever, as of now, we will just take it as it is. U is coded as O, S is coded as E. This way is what they are using the coded pattern here, coding here. Okay. We don't know what pattern it is, but they have just used some kind of coding here. We will just use this here to get the answer. So RESPONSC. Okay, this is what we have. And see here, we have E is coded as M here, and here also we have E is coded as M here. So that means both these places E, we have the coded answers to be M only. Let us have a close look in the question. Anywhere can we find E here? Yeah, we can find E here. And E is coded as what here? Can you carefully see here? E is coded as M, no doubt here, right? So that means just the letters which are used in the question, this word is what they have used here. Fine, okay. So you can even check for the other letters also, where we can find the other letters. For example, take this S. S is coded as E, is it or not? And come to our answer here. Here also they have used the same logic. S is coded as E. Finish. And then any others we have? Yeah, so far these are all the things we have. So that means what letters they are using here, the same thing is what is repeated here. That means no doubt at all, E should be coded as M, that they have done already. And this S is coded as E, that also they have done here. So now we can see the remaining leftover letters O, N and S, for which to find the code of these letters, let us again go use the question. Okay, see here, O should be coded as some letter here. What letter will come here? Come here, I know O should be coded as I. Yeah. So in the given question itself, see the letter O. O is coded as I. That means here we must have I. Next, N should be coded as, come here, N is coded as what here? Here N is coded as C. Is it or not? So that means here also we should get N should be coded as C. And last one more, S is coded as E. That means we already have it here also. So the same thing should come here. S is coded as C. So that means we are able to get the complete answer, OMESICEM. So this is going to be the complete answer. And that means our answer matches with option C. Is it or not? Yeah, it's very easy for us to infer. So this question is totally different than what we have done in the previous. Actually telling, this question is actually very, very easy question only, but this is something apart from what we have seen so far. That's all. That is the only thing. Okay. And this doesn't require, to solve this question, it doesn't require any special techniques, particular concepts, or any kind of traveling, all those things, nothing to be done. So in simple words, if you want to say, no need to do any kind of advanced calculations, just a basic concentration alone is helping us to get the answer. And that too, it all starts with looking at the options, these four options. So mainly in this question, options are what is helping us to find it. Okay, because there is some relativity, I mean some relation, some uniformity we can find in this four options, and that is what is our first immediate clue helping us to proceed and then get the answer. I think you are clear with this question. Yeah, let's move on to the second question. We have one more question here. Question number 2. Again, a very different type of question we have got. This is also a little tricky, a tricky kind of question. Of course, I took some time extra to solve this question. So a very interesting question, I would even say. Let's see how we can approach and solve this question. Fine. Yeah, let's start. Given in a certain code, the word covalent, let me take it down here, covalent, VALENT. The word covalent is coded as, the code is given to be BW, then we have PDUOFM. So covalent is coded something like this. This is what is given for us. And what is asked for us to find is find the code for the word elephant. ELEPHANT, elephant. So this is what is our question. So yeah, So yes, as usual we will start from the thing what is given to us. We are given the word covalent. The word covalent is coded like this: BWPD and so on, whatever it is. So at the first stroke itself, we are clearly able to see that they have used a completely different set of letters. Is it or not? They have used different set of letters because we have the letters C, O, V, A, L, E, and T like that. And here, if you see the answer choices, we have some kind of different letters only. Of course, O is repeated, we can see. And yeah, maybe that is a coincidence. So almost the other remaining letters, all of them are different letters only. So that means they have done something with traveling pattern that we can understand. Okay. Yeah. And that too here, like this previous question, our options are not helping us. Can you see the options? All the four options are present in some kind of random way only. So that means the previous question, that technique cannot be applied here. Okay. See, always not all questions will help us to use the same technique, that we have to understand. So for each question we need to do, we must do, or we must handle a different kind of approach only. We cannot treat all the questions same. The way the question is present, the way the options are present, that will decide what technique we need to use here. Okay. Yeah, fine. So that means how we proceed here, we will usually proceed this kind of questions by traveling only. Let's see what kind of traveling we have here, or any kind of pattern we are able to form through traveling. Let's see here. So start from the first letter C. C is coded as B. Let's see what is done here. So C is coded as B. That means C is the third letter and B is the second letter. So that means third to second they have moved. This is -1. Next, we have O is coded as W. So O is coded as W in the sense O is the 15th letter and W is the 23rd letter. Is it or not? So that means, see here, they are moving from 15th to 23rd letter. This is how they are moving. So 15 to 23rd will be like +8. Is it or not? So they are moving 8 positions forward. So +8. Next, they are moving from V to P. So V to P they are moving. V is at the 22nd position and P, if we see, it is at the 6th position. Do you understand that? So 22nd to 16, they are moving like that. So 22nd to 16 will be actually in the reverse direction they are moving, that to -6. So far we tried 3 letters and we are not able to follow a definite pattern here. So we tried with traveling. But see here, we are getting some kind of random ordering. Is it or not? See here, -1 we are getting for the first letter. Next one we are getting +8, and for the third letter we are getting -6. So it is going something like a random way. Is it or not? So that means clearly we should understand that there is something else which is to be done here. Do you understand that? See, if they are forming using this pattern, then that means we must be having some kind of uniformity, but we are not able to follow such uniformity here. So that means there's something else they are using here. So we will erase these things and we will try to think in some kind of different way, whether they have used some other technique. Okay. Like some other technique, what we can do. So usually these kind of questions will be always, majority of these questions we will successfully get the answer just by traveling itself. But here also we try the same kind of traveling, first letter to first letter, second letter to second letter. We formed such kind of traveling, but it is not helping us much in a better way. Is it or not? So that means we must understand something, that is, they might have used traveling, but they haven't used the traveling in a proper order. That we have to understand. Do you understand what we are just observing here? They must have used traveling, but the traveling is not formed in a proper order. Maybe the traveling they have done, they would have done in a different type of order or a jumbling type of order. Even that may happen. That is the reason I just insisted that this question to be a little different type of question. Okay, so let's see whether some other kind of different way of traveling they have done. That is, we tried letter by letter, but that didn't work out. Now this time we will do something else. Okay, we will just take two letters at a time. I mean, two letters we will take this time. CO, then VA, then LE, then NT. Same way, we will take the answers also as two letters. Okay. Maybe this way also they can form the pattern. That's the reason. Okay. So we will now check whether they have done a traveling like this, C to W, O to B. This way we will check. Okay. We will just try to check whether this is working out. Just a guess only, right? So we will just try to check whether they are forming any pattern like this. So start with C to W. So C to W, actually how much is done? We will just see here. C from the list, C is the third letter and W is the 23rd letter. So that means C to W, they are moving plus 20 positions. So here, if I write it, it would look much congested. So let me write it down. Plus 20. Do you understand this? Because C is third letter and W is the 23rd letter. So that means they have done plus 20 here. And second letter, O to B, this way. Like, see how they have done this. Okay. O to B we will see here. So already O is at the 15th position and B is at the second position. So that means 15 to 2. Here they have done minus 13. Okay. Yeah, fine. So that means first letter to the second letter plus 20. Second letter to this first letter minus 13. Let's try the same thing here, whether we are getting a uniformity here again. Okay. Next, they are moving from V to D. Okay, let's check it. V to D. See here, V to D. Actually, V is at the 22nd position and D is at the 4th position. So 22nd to 4th, which means it would be minus 18. Is it or not? Because 22 minus 18 will what? Give us 4. That's why it is minus 18. And next is they are doing A to P. So A to P, we will just check it. Okay. So A is the first letter and P is the 16th letter. So 1 to 16, they are making a travel. They are making a jump. So which means this will give us plus 15. Okay. So now we tried the second letters. I mean, like pairwise we took and we checked whether they are forming a pattern like this by taking pairwise letters. But that is also not helping us in a better way. See here, we are getting minus 13 plus 20 in the first pair. But see the second pair here, we are getting plus 15 minus 18. So this is some kind of random way it is going, right? So that means here also we have to understand that they have not done using this kind of pattern. Okay. So then what can be the possibility? Any other possibility we have, we'll just think of it, for which we are sure that this is not a correct way they are doing. Okay. So that means we will erase this too, but just give me a moment. I will just erase the entire thing because we need to do the calculation. I mean the pattern forming from the beginning. It won't be that good. It won't look that good if we just overwrite here itself. That may even confuse us a lot. So that's the reason I'm just erasing the entire thing. And now we will just write all the things. I mean the entire thing from the beginning. Yeah, I'm just selecting it once again. Yes. Yeah, fine. We will just take it. I'll once again write it covalent, COVALENT. So what was our first attempt? We tried one letter by one letter. That didn't work out. And I will just write the code for this. B, W, P, D is fine. Then we have U, O, F, M. Yeah, finished. So our first attempt was we tried letter by letter. That was not giving a good, I mean, like that didn't provide us a good step there. They didn't form a pattern, something like that. And we tried two letters at a time. I mean, pairwise we took two letters we took, but that also didn't help us. We again got some kind of random way of traveling. That also didn't help us. Next, we will take three letters. Okay, but the problem is if we take three letters, see here, we have totally 8 letters here, right? So three letters, if we take, the problem would be like the first 3 we will have, the second 3 we will have, and at last we will have only 2 letters left. So that means taking three we will just avoid it. Try taking four letters. I mean the first 4 and now the last 4. So this time it looks very decent, right? Because we can always take 1 letter at a time and we can take 2 letters also at a time without any leftover. And after 2, we have only the choice of having 4 letters at a time. See here, first 4 and last 4. So that is why we have the 8 letters. This 8 letters we need to take in such a way that the grouping, if we take, we have to take in such a way that we will not have any leftover. That is what is more important. So 1 at a time we took, that didn't help us. 2 at a time we took, that also didn't help us. Now let's take 4 at a time and see whether at least this would help us. Okay. So 4 at a time if we take, now this time what kind of jumbling we have to do is, yeah, make a cross like this, C to D, O to P, V to W, A to B. Let's see whether any pattern is followed here. Start C to this D, I mean the first letter to this last letter. Do you understand this? The way we are making this dash, just to indicate that this 4 is related to this 4, but in a jumbled way. That's the reason I'm writing like this, C to D. Okay, C to D, what is the pattern? Just see here, come to the table. C is third letter, D is fourth letter. It's very easy to see that C to D, they are just done +1. Next, second letter, O is connected with this P, O to P, that we will see. So O to P is 15th letter to 16th letter. So that is again +1, no doubt in that. Next, this V is connected with this W. Carefully see here how the arrow marks are made, like that we have to see. So V to W is once again 22nd to 23rd letter. So that is also +1 only. And finally, we have the last letter with this first letter. I mean, A is connected with this B. So this means this is A to B is first letter to second letter. This is once again +1, no doubt in that. So that means for the first time here, we are getting a clear-cut pattern when we are taking 4 letters at a time. Is it or not? Yeah, fine, success. Now we will just check whether the same logic is applicable for the second set also. I mean, the second letters, I mean the second 4 letters we have LENT, and the coded answer we have UOFM. Is it or not? Let's check whether the same logic is applicable here. So L to M, just come to the table, L to M. Yeah, L is 12th letter, M is 13th letter. The next letter itself, right? So that means this is also +1. E to F, we very well know this is also +1. N to O, the very next letter, this is also +1. And T to U, this is also next letter +1. So no doubt in that. So that means now we are clearly able to follow what pattern they are followed here to get the coded answer. So now it is very, very easy for us to apply the same coding for our question also. See our question word is elephant, ELEPHANT. So again we have an 8-letter word. So that means here again we have to use the same technique, the same kind of pattern traveling is what we need to employ here. So that means we will take the first 4 letters and the last 4 letters and we will do it one by one. Is it okay? So that means I'll just again make 4 slots here and 4 slots here. So what should be done is we have to come in the order. So E will come here and then L will come here. This E will again come here. This P will come first. Okay. So this is how it follows. Yeah, let's start from the answers first letter. So answers first letter will come here. Is it or not? I mean the position where I'm marking. I mean this position here is where we should have it. So P should be connected with this first letter. Is it or not? So that means this P only should be connected to this first letter. So P +1 I have to do. Or in easy words, if I want to tell, the next letter after P, that is what should come here. So after P, we will have Q. So Q should be the starting letter in our answer. And immediately come to the options now. So starting letter is Q. That means I can now eliminate options 1 and 4. Do you understand this? Because we have other 2 options. We have Q. Yeah, continue here. Next we have the next letter to be, yes, here coming. E is the next letter, is it or not? Because E should be connected to the second letter. So after E, we will be having F. Yes, F will be having this F. So F should be the second letter. I think you are able to understand the same thing what we followed here. See here, this V is connected with this W. The same way, this E should be connected with the letter that is coming here. So the next letter after E, we will be having F. So that means our second letter should be F. And this is confirming that option 2 is also not our correct answer. Okay, and that means we are left with only option 3. Now, since this is a different type of question, we will work out completely and then verify the answer. Okay, this practice is needed, right? Because this is the first time we are coming across such a question, and we will just work out and get the complete answer and then mark the correct answer. Okay, yeah, yes. So next we have L. L's next letter will be this M, that will come as the third letter, and again E. After E, the next letter will be F, that will come here. So we completed the first 4 letters. We have Q, F, M, F. Finish the first 4 letters. And the same technique again we have to repeat here for the last 4 letters also. I hope you are able to understand this. So H will come here, A will come here, N will come here, and T will come here. So start from this T here. So after T we have U. We will quickly do this. After T we have U because T is connected with this one. And N, after N we have O here, that will come here. And after A we will have B here, that comes here. And after after H, yeah, after H we have I here, and I comes last. So that means our first 4 letters are QFMF, last 4 letters are UOBI, and this is without doubt confirming that option 3 is our correct answer. Yes. So of course, this session we have tried a completely different type of question. Just 2 questions we tried, but both of them are going to be of some kind of different type of questions. Is it or not? Yeah, we have used some kind of different technique, employed some different technique to get the answer. Here using options, we got some clue and that helped us to get the answer. And here we have used the same traveling concept, but the traveling itself is done in a different jumbled way. The first 4 set and the last 4 set. Okay, this way it is done, and through which we got an answer. And it is important for us to think in all possible ways to get the answer, and never just think that, never just make a thought like all the coding decoding questions are going to be very hard or very difficult. Never have that kind of thought process in your mind. So attend the questions very in a cool way, and that will help you to do the questions. I think both these questions are clear to you, and as usual, any doubts you can even post it in the comments. You are most welcome for that. And again, in the next session we will just meet. See you soon there. Thank you so much. Bye all of you.